Okay, so we have question 5 now. It reads, Mrs. Raj bought 4 out of 5 kg of grapes, 1.5 kg of mangosteen, and some cherries from cold storage. She bought 1 out of 5 kg more grapes than cherries. How many kilograms of fruits did she buy altogether? Express your answer as a mixed number in the simplest form. So we can represent it pictorially or in model. So I'll start with the grapes. Okay, so the grapes is about 4 out of 5 kg. I'll write it down here. Then we have the mangosteen, 1.5 kg. That's more than a grape. One and a half kg here. Now the unknown one is cherries, but what we do know, grapes is 1 out of 5 kg more than cherries. So cherries should be a smaller model, and it should be lesser by 1 out of 5. Okay, it's lesser. So that's how we start with our first step, which is finding the mass of the cherries. So you take away from the mass of the grapes. So this is the grapes, and you take away 1 out of 5. That means the cherries have 1 out of 5 kg lesser. Okay, so that will bring you to 3 out of 5. Or 6 out of 10. Why do I do this? Because this is related to the next step. You need to add up the whole weight of all the 3 fruits. Then that will be 4 out of 5 for grapes, 3/5 for cherries, 1.5 for mangosteen. So I'm going to show you how that worked out to be. So we got to make them all related fraction. They have to be like fractions. Their denominators must be the same. So the related fraction for 4 out of 5 is 8 out of 10 plus 6 out of 10. That's how I get 6 out of 10 here. And for the mangosteen is 5 out of 10. Okay. Now the next step can be a bit tricky. So please pay attention. So what I'll do is, I'll add up these two fractions. There will be 14 out of 10 plus 1, 5 out of 10. I leave the mangosteen weight like that. We have an improper fraction here, so I'll change this improper fraction into a mixed number. That will give me 1, 4 out of 10 plus the mangosteen weight 1, 5 out of 10. Okay, you can choose to add a fraction or the whole number. It's okay. I'll add up the fraction first. 4 out of 10 plus 5 out of 10 is 9 out of 10. And then you add up the whole number. There will be 2 whole. So it's 2, 9 out of 10 kg. 2, 9 out of 10 kg. So what is the total weight? Just write simply the total weight of the fruits is 2, 9 out of 10 kg. Okay, so now we go to the last question. Question 6. Rebecca bought 3 liters of apple juice. She drank 2.9 liters on Monday and twice, means you have to times 2, as much on Tuesday. How much apple juice did Rebecca drink on both days? How many liters of apple juice had she left in the end? Now we have not learned multiplication of fraction. That will be in primary 5. But although we instinctively see twice as multiply by 2, remember multiplication is a repeated addition. So since multiplication is a repeated addition, you just add that 2 times. 2 out of 9 and 2 out of 9. So this is the amount of apple juice she drank on Tuesday. Okay, now that we know how much she drank on Tuesday, we'll add the Tuesday amount to the Monday's amount. 4 out of 9 plus 2 out of 9, you get 6 out of 9. That is not in its simplest form. In its simplest form, it will be 2 out of 3. That is the answer that is expected of you. You have to put it in simplest form. So the answer for part A is 2 out of 3 liters. Okay, how many liters of apple juice had she left in the end? So she has 3 liters at first, right? So you got to minus 2/3. I think there's quite a number of you who still struggle with this concept. 3 liters is the same as 2 plus 1. Okay, now 1, for this case, denominator is 3. You can put as 2 whole, 3 out of 3. Okay, 1 whole is the same as 3 out of 3. Then you minus 2 out of 3. Now you focus on a fraction. Once you subtract that away, you get 2 1 out of 3 liters. So that's how I get my answer, 2 1 out of 3 liters. Okay, do write down the final statement still if you have enough space. How much apple juice did Rebecca drink on both days? For part A, she drank, just put it simply, 2 out of 3 liters on both days. For part B, how many liters of apple juice she had left? She had 2 1/3 liter left. Alright, that's all for today. Thank you and see you.